Hello, good morning girls. Today I am going to explain you regarding the topic human reproductions. Before I actually start with the topic, let me revise you some of your previous knowledge about regarding the reproductions. Reproductions means the ability of all the living organisms to produce young ones similar to themselves in most of the characters. And then its importance, why reproduction is so important for all the living organisms is that these reproductions help in the survival of the living organisms, then also help in the continuation of their generations, and then lastly group immortality, we can say. And then there are two types of reproductions, as you have studied in the previous classes. The first one is asexual reproductions, and the second one is sexual reproductions. Asexual means it is a type of reproductions where there is no formations and fusion of the gametes. And then here only in this type of reproduction only one parent is involved. So it is also called as uniparental reproductions, and it involves only the mitotic divisions. And new individuals are also genetically similar to the parent, as mitotic division produces no variation, so it doesn't play any roles in the evolutions. And then this type of reproduction is found in the lower organisms like amoeba, paramecium. Then some of the flatworm, we can say planaria. And then under these asexual reproductions, there are three types of this reproduction. The first one is called as the fusion reproductions. In these reproductions, only a fully grown parental organisms will divide into two or more daughter cells. So example, you can give example as can say amoeba or iglena. Then the second type of asexual reproduction is you can say budding. So this budding, here only one or more unicellular outgrowth will be forming, and then these we call as the buds. The outgrowth which is formed in either in any multicellular or unicellular organisms, we call them as the buds. And then these buds are also can be formed inside or outside the parental body. So under these, you can see that some of the examples of budding are hydra, then in some of the annelids like psyllis. These are a few of the examples of the budding reproductions. Then lastly, fragmentation. So fragmentation is also a type of asexual reproductions in which the parental body breaks into two or more fragments, either by web action or by death and decay of whole parts. So under these examples, you can see anemones, hygrostomium, then you can see some of the echinoderms organisms. Okay, then hope you got the knowledge about the reproductions. Then let's go ahead with the real topic, that is human reproductions. So as you all aware, humans are sexually reproducing, and then the viviparous organism. So why? Because only one parent is required for reproduction to continue their generation. And then viviparous, why? Because we give birth to the young ones and also feed our young ones with the milk. That's why humans are known as viviparous organisms or animals. Then as you all know, the In order to undergo these reproductions, some of the changes, events take place inside the human body. First, we can say some of the terms which events takes place inside the body are: first is gametogenesis, second one is insemination, third is fertilization, fourth is implantation, then gestation, parturitions. So gametogenesis means it is the formation of the haploid gametes by meiosis or reduction division. The insemination means the positions of sperm into the female genital tract. Fertilization means it is the fusion of the male and female gametes and their nuclei in order to form the diploid cells. Then implantation means the attachment of the blastocysts to the uterine wall. Then gestation means it is the period during which the development of the fetus takes place inside the mother womb until the parturitions, until the delivery. Parturition means separation of the baby from the uterine wall, or we can say delivery. It means from the uterine wall, or its delivery is called as the parturitions. Then we will start with some of the say characters, we can say secondary or secondary. Before I start with the main reproductive system of the body of the human, let me start with some of the sexual characters. We call as accessory or external characters, sexual characters in the human being. So some of the changes also we are able to experience in our body also during the growing stages. But some already form when we are inside the mother womb. So some of the second, let me first start with some of the the main organs. Means we can say there are two types of sex organ in the body. First we call the primary sex organ, the another one we call the secondary sex organ. Primary sex organs means they are the gonads. Gonads means the primary, mainly we also call the primary sex organs as the gonads. So in case of the male, we can say gonads means testes, and then in case of female, the gonads means ovaries. So these testes and ovaries, we call them as a primary sex organ. And then the secondary sex organs means without the help of the primary sex organ in the body, the secondary sex organs will not appear in the body, and then it will also interrupt in the reproduction, means continuation of the generation also. So these primary sex organs plays a main role in the involvement of the or functioning of the involvement as well as the functioning of the secondary sexual characters or secondary sex organs in the human being. So in case of the male, the secondary sexual characters or the secondary organs are, for example, we can say the growth of the mustache, mooch, we can say, and then the growth of the pubic hairs, then the broadening of the chest, shoulders, then you can say development of the muscular body, deepening of the voice, enlargement of the external genitalia. This will come under the secondary sexual characters in the human male. Then in case of the female, there will be development of the delicately curved body, growth of the pubic hairs, enlargement of the breast, sweetening of the voice, then the starting commencement of the menstrual cycle. These are the indications, these are the things which we can see in the human female. So these there is a age range also. In case of male, these changes started after they attain 16 years of age. In case of female, the secondary sexual characters, it will start appearing at the age of between, you can say, 10 to 12, some may extend till 18 also. It differs from one individual to another individual, and also the surrounding also matters for the commencement appearing of these secondary sexual characters in the body also. I hope you still now you're clear with this. Then let me start the main system, that is the, in case of male, that is the male reproductive system.